maybe I'll put on a different lip color so then I look like a different person. Devin's walking around with a blanket and I'm sweating. Hello everybody. For today's video, I am going to show you many things that I am getting rid of from my makeup, beauty, hair, skin collection. I don't collect skin, but like skincare collection. We're moving, and I just wanted to declutter and get rid of things that I haven't used or touched, but I didn't want to throw them away. I'm giving these away, but this isn't a giveaway. This is more for the people who know me personally and live in my area. If they want something from here, they can come by my apartment and grab it from me. And I just wanted to show everybody what there is. I'm not really selling anything, but donations are accepted. I have this big crate of stuff. I've just been tossing things in here as I go and as I realize that I'm not really using these things. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm getting rid of, then hit subscribe and keep watching. Some of these things have been used once or twice, so that's, but not enough to justify throwing them away. I didn't realize how much makeup there was going to be in here. I thought that this was going to be mostly non-makeup, but it is almost all makeup. I'm not really going to tell you any personal connections to it as much as that is my natural inclination. Just going to show you what it is, what's available. I have 3 Wild Berry Soft Lips, 1 Morphe lip cream in the shade Faithful. It looks like this. I thought it was going to be more pink when I bought it, but it's definitely more brown. Hemp's Lips Ultra Moisturizing Lip Balm. I like it, but it's just too strong of a flavor for me personally. It's very orangey in its flavor, and I prefer mint. This is an Ulta brand Butter Balm Lip Gloss. It is a very bright coral, and just not really my style. This Ultra Matte Lip from ColourPop. This is in the shade Top 8. Definitely more of a purple brown. This ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip. This is in the shade Echo Park. I thought there was going to be more pink than it actually is. These are both from the Wicked Trick lip bundle. I'm keeping the gloss that was with it. 3 lip glosses from Makeover Essentials. I've never used these. They came with one of my straighteners, which I will show you later. This lip crayon from Lord & Berry. I got this in Knit and Ipsy, and I applied it once. It's just not really my style. It is really pretty. It just is not the kind of product that I usually would use. It's that one right there. Lip lacquer from Makeup Revolution. It is one of the brightest coral lips I've ever seen in my life. Let's put her here. She is very bright. I did already have one friend come over and go through it. She visited me the other day. I say friend. She's like another part of my soul. She is my longest and most best friend in the whole world, and I love her to death. Anyway, so she came over the other night, and I let her go through this and grab some things. So there are a few things that have already been picked through, but there's still a huge selection of things. And one more lip product. This is also from Makeup Revolution. It is a lipstick that is almost exactly the same shade as the lip lacquer. Tools-wise, I've got this Real Techniques foundation brush. It's a flat foundation brush. It was the first brush I got when I was originally trying to do foundations with brushes, and it did not do what I was hoping. It is already cleaned. I'll clean it again because it still has some like buildup on it, but these brushes will all be cleaned when people want them. Also, this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I just like my Morphe M439 better. This is a popular one, and I think it's usually $9. And this Real Techniques strobing fan brush. I got this in a set of brushes. And I don't really use fan brushes. And this Real Techniques sponge that came in that same set. I've never used this. I don't know. Anyway, that's there. Oh, look, I'm not going to tell them stories about what I'm showing them. For some face products, this Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder, it's in the shade Buff 30. It's just too dark for me in any occasion. I don't know why I have this one. It also comes with a mirror and a little sponge. Hardly used at all. This Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the shade Rose, and I didn't realize that it was a glitter blush when I first got it, and I don't really like glittery blushes, so perhaps someone else can use this. A CoverGirl blush. This is in the shade Iced Plum. This Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This is in the shade Precious Petals. It was just too dark for my skin. It just made my skin look dirty because of how dark it was. And I have many, many other highlighters that I am enjoying, so someone else might like this one. This Makeup Revolution Ultra Strobe Stick. This was also free. Look at all these highlighting products. Let's swap over here. It's very pretty. Very blinding. I definitely just went in with a really heavy hand. Again, just not my kind of style of product. It was free, and it does come with a little blending sponge on one side. Interesting product. Not anything that I will ever really use. This Makeup Forever Ultra HD Perfector Blurring Skin Tint. This was in a Sephora box, and they sent me the shade 06, and it was just way, way too dark for me. This L'Oreal True Match, not the Lumi, this is the original formula. This is in the shade Light Ivory, W2. It didn't really set well with my skin when I used it. I think mostly because it's a warm undertone, and I am neutral cool. I don't have really a lot of warm undertones in my skin. So that's probably just why it ended up looking weird on me, but someone else can have good use out of that. And this Maybelline Master Chrome color correcting stick. I can't figure out how to color correct without it just actually looking like I put orange on my face. 2 eyebrow pencils. This one's from CoverGirl. It's just a little too brown. And then this one is from L'Oreal, and it is their Blonde Brow Stylist Fill and Define, or Define and Fit, Shape and Fill. There's still a lot of product left in it. I've just moved on to another sort of product. This eyeliner from This was in my BoxyCharm, I'm pretty sure. It is a charcoal eyeliner pencil, and it didn't work on my inner waterline, which is what I wanted it for, and otherwise I would never use it. I'm giving away my Physicians Formula Butter Collection palette. Not the perfume, because I like the perfume, but this just didn't really work out for me. Everything was just a little bit too glittery, and I already have this in a bigger pan. So, hop on that, you guys. Eyeshadow wise, I've got this Douce Frumatic eyeshadow in the shade Ariana. This came in an Ipsy, I believe. I just don't really have use for single eyeshadow pans. It's very pretty. So that's that one right here. Really pretty. I just never reach for it because it's always in its packaging. But perhaps one of you might have a Z palette or something that you can magnetize it into so you can see it. I just don't have enough loose eyeshadows to justify getting a Z palette because I have so many actual palettes that I use. This CoverGirl Shimmering Onyx eyeshadow. I used it one time. It's pretty. It's just kind of a glittery charcoal color. This eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. I used it once for a video, and it just never really drew me back in. This Marsk Loose eyeshadow pigment, it is called Foiled Again. It is a very beautiful silver. It's very, very pretty. It just is so loose that it was just too much for me. But it's a very beautiful silver, the shimmering shade. This liquid eyeshadow from e.l.f. I got it on clearance, I think at Target. I've never opened it. It is in the shade Rose Gold. I've never used a liquid eyeshadow. I thought I would, and then I didn't. This Sephora eye pencil. It is waterproof and it is purple. It's very pretty. It just didn't do what I wanted. Again, I'm always hoping for something in the waterline, and nothing ever stays in the waterline. And 2 eyeshadow palettes. I was going to keep this one just because I love the packaging so much, but I don't really use it, and packaging is not a good reason to keep something. It's the #Slay palette from Makeup Revolution. It's very small. You get a ton of shades for how small it is, and it comes with a good mirror. I don't really reach for it anymore. I don't want to give it away, but I don't need to keep it. And this Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette, this is the Neutrals versus Neutrals palette. Comes with a huge mirror and 16 shades. This usually is $15. It was fine, I just haven't been reaching for it, so there's really no need for me to keep it. It's hard getting rid of things. I would like to hold on to things forever. I have multiple bottles of Veet. I don't know, I can't get it to work. One is an in-shower, and one is not. Face wash, a micellar water sample from Purity, a small brush cleaner. Oh sorry, my hair is also on it. That also comes with everything that you look at here, is my hair. I have the big one, and I like it as just fine, and I don't really need a small one. So if you need a good brush cleaning pad, this giant Suave shampoo, some Biore strips, 2 bottles of Purity facial cleanser. I got these free from work, and I have used this before and I didn't really like it, but people love this. So Seaweed Radiance facial mask from Fresh. This zebra striped pink straightener. It's from Makeup Essentials or Style House. I don't know. The people came into Jamba Juice and were harassing me, and they're like, "Do you need a straightener?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And they're like, "Well, you throw in some free makeup." That's what those 3 lip glosses were from, and this. And on their website, this is like a $150, $200 straightener, which I don't think it's really worth that. So that's in here as well. I just have a new straightener that I like better. I have a wet to straight straightener, which has been most convenient for me. There are a couple face masks. Lastly is this curling iron from Revlon. It is, I think this is a 1 inch, might be a 1/2 inch. I used it one time. Well, used it one time. It's a little dusty from not being used. The clamp doesn't, it doesn't make sense to me, and I got a curling wand, so I don't need to keep this. It is essentially brand new. If you are interested in that, it is here. And it comes with a little, well, don't say condom out loud. It comes with a little protective cover. It is just kind of dusty from sitting in my drawer. It looks like that is everything. There might be some additional things when you come to visit, as I go and I find things that, oh, I don't need this, and I throw them in the bin, in the to-go bin, not the garbage bin. So yeah, to all my friends and family that I'm hoping have watched this, I had many people express interest in it. Feel free to private message me on Facebook if there's anything that you would like me to set aside for you, and then we could just arrange a time for you to come by and grab your stuff. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Also, please come get this so I don't have it sitting in my living room anymore. Holy swatches. Holy shit. Be alone on a Valentine's Day. On a Valentine's Day. I never knew what it was like. Freematic eyeshadow.